Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Alright, Deadheads, Ronnie Hayes here at Make a Path Presents. Listen, I gotta do this quick vid. I need to do a little shout out to Walgreens because there's a problem and it's really irritating a lot of fans that collect the Walking Dead action figures by McFarlane Toys. Now, somewhere along the lines, Walgreens has backed up the orders, meaning they're selling, let's say, what's available now, what's released is, let's say, 7.5. And a lot of Walgreens stores still has Series 4, 5, and 6 especially. A lot of stores, a shit ton, let's be honest, just came out with Series 6 fully, a month ago. And Series 6 dropped months ago. That's how backed up they are. Now, why is this a problem and how did this start? I don't know how exactly, but I tell you, I think I have a really strong idea as far as what's keeping them in this hole. Now, what's going on is, since they're delayed, collectors are actually buying the Walking Dead figures everywhere else except for their local Walgreens. They're getting them in Facebook groups. They're getting them online at the online toy stores. They're getting them everywhere else, especially online. Pretty much all of them online, except for Walgreens. Now, how this hurts Walgreens is if your customer pool can't wait for you, doesn't want to wait for you, if they're waiting months, if they all run out and purchase the collectibles from everyone else except for you, when you finally get them in your Walgreens, you're not going to have any customers coming to pick them up. Then another thing that happens is you hear a lot of Walgreens saying, oh, we got to sell what's on the pegs and then we'll restock them. Well, that doesn't work. That works for bread and milk and shit like that. But as far as these figures, they're collectibles. Like, for example, my daughter's into the Ninja Turtles. So I buy her the Ninja Turtle figures, and at first I was like, oh, I got to get them before they're sold out. But then I noticed they constantly make them. So, for example, Michelangelo, for the last, 3 years, they've been producing the same figure in the same case all the time. It's a kid's toy. They constantly produce it, and they constantly stock the shelves. That makes sense. It's the same figure. When they sell out, they restock, just like bread and milk and everything like that. You sell out, you restock. The reason why the collectibles are different, they might not understand the product they're selling, because it's different series. Like The Walking Dead, when they sell Series 1, that's it. They're not making it anymore. Series 2, once they put it out and it sells, they're not making them anymore. That's it. Then they get Series 3 and so on and so on. Now we're on Series 7. If you're going to say, well, we're going to wait until we sell out the figures that are in the store and then we'll stock the current series, you have customers who don't need that series because they bought them from everywhere else and they want the figures that you have in the back room, or maybe the ones you didn't order yet because you're waiting for the current series to sell out. So these collectors are waiting for you. They wait until they can't wait anymore. Then they go ahead and order it online. And by the time you get rid of your merchandise or put it on clearance, and this happens a lot, you finally break down, Walgreens puts it on clearance, and then they get them out the door and they bring in the new set. But by then it's too late because those collectors already went out elsewhere and spent their money. Listen, Walgreens, Todd McFarlane, McFarlane Toys, this is a problem with Walgreens. I don't think Walgreens makes bank off of these figures because they only have a handful, maybe a case at a time, and I just don't think they give a shit. They're not making a shit ton of money. But if you do this with everything you're selling, it's problematic. You're going to lose money. You're not going to make money, I should say. Now, the idea here is you need to just put everything out on the floor. If it comes out, put it out. That's how you're going to catch up right now. If Walgreens has Series 7 in the back room, or if Series 7 is out and Walgreens still has Series 6 or 5 on the floor, you got to order them. And you're going to have to take this loss or pain in the ass. It's not even a real loss. It's just a pain in the ass to order them when you still have figures on the floor. You got to do it because you got to now do damage control and show your customers in that area that you got your head in the game now. Bring out your Series 7, your Series 7.5. Bring out your current series. Put it on the damn floor. And you will see people coming in. They'll pick up the new series. They'll now know that you're on top of this shit. and they'll be coming to you to buy it instead of online or elsewhere. We see this all the time. I think that's a big problem, me personally. Now, a lot of people ask me for my 2 cents. This real quick is my 2 cents. In this video is where I think a big portion of the problem is. Problem one, they don't understand the product and they think that all the series, all the figures, everything's the same, and they could just wait until they sell out of what they have to restock the new stuff. Well, that's not the case, because the new stuff is actually new stuff. Two, the delay is the problem. You're delaying the customer, which means they go elsewhere to get the product. By the time you put the product on the floor, they no longer need it. If the customer doesn't need it no more, you're just late to the game. You know what I mean? Listen, this is my 2 cents. If you agree with this, let me know. Maybe give it a share. Put your comment in the comment box. If you disagree, put your comment in the comment box and let me know why. Or if you want to add to this and you know other problems, you know, put your comments in the comment box. Share this to whoever you can think of. Maybe we can solve this problem. And those collectors that do collect the Walking Dead merchandise, even the other merchandise, you know, in other stores, maybe this affects them as well. Maybe they have the same kind of, you know, bumpy practice right now as far as the collectibles go. But go ahead and share this Walgreens, see what they say. Maybe this problem can get resolved. I hope it does, because I lost hope in Walgreens. I'll be honest with you. I'm not fucking with you no more. I mean, if you turn this around, I might stop in and see what you got. But until then, I'm done. Put your opinions in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.